Okay, so this is an example of my portrait after I live painted it. So here's my original line work, and here it is after the live paint. Now, one of the things that I feel that the portrait could use is a little more character, but I don't think I can capture all of the character that I'm looking for just by adding more information. I think I need to add some details. I think I need to add some of this character as separate information outside of the live paint group. So if I zoom into the portrait, some of the things that maybe I'd want are the wrinkles along the bottom edge of his eye. So some stuff right here. Maybe some of he has really hairy eyebrows, so maybe some of the lines in his eyebrows. Another thing that I think is really lovely about the portrait is the little wisps of hair that are breaking along the edge. I think that's really nice. There's also some highlights in the hair that my live paint layer currently doesn't have. So I'm thinking about adding maybe some cracks in his lips, maybe some of the blemishes in his face. So I'm looking at finding some more character that I'm missing, and I want to add it. So I spent some time and I drew the blue lines. Remember, I'm designing my details. So I drew some blue lines capturing the wisps of hair that I wish that it had. So you can see that they're there. Let me turn off the image so you can see what it looks like. And then I designed a brush for it, and I stored it as a graphical style, and I applied it to the hair. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so now when I stack the detail with the live paint group, this is what I'm getting. And I think that it does look more visually interesting. I think that it's giving it some character. And then I did that also for the eyebrows. So you can see I added some eyebrows right here. And I also realized some of the hair is wisping on the inside of his face. And then I didn't think that was enough. So then I added some more hair strands. And then I decided, you know what? I want more eyebrows. A little bit more detail. And they're different weights and different colors. Some of them were darker, some of them were gray, some were light gray. So I started designing different colors of these little details in his eyebrows. And then here's some details around the wrinkles along his eyes right here. And then some highlights in his hair. Now I don't like the highlights. Maybe they're too thick. The weight is too severe. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Maybe 1.5 looks better. The point that I'm trying to make is that even though my live paint was pretty effective, I didn't think that that was enough. I went in and started adding more information on top of it as these detail layers. Okay, so I'm doing this demonstration to remind you that you might want to pursue your portrait further by incorporating other details that cannot be held by the live paint group. Does that make sense?